Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your patience. It's been impossible to upload videos past few days. Saturn, as I'm doing this reading, is turning direct. He was stopped in the sky for days now, and I don't know if you've noticed, it's been virtually impossible with technology. The internet has been unbelievably slow. It's like tenfold of a Mercury retrograde. So I've already posted that up. I don't know if you got to see it, but Saturn moving direct has been really like as though time has stopped. Difficulties galore, like having a wall in front of us. So that's got a lot to do with these videos being late. I actually tried to upload one video for a day and a half, so you can understand how frustrating it was. And we're still not out of the clouds. Saturn is moving direct, but we need to give it at least a week before we start to see things to shift and move. Okay, so Saturn in Capricorn is its home. Therefore, it's very, very strong. Now, we did have that full moon in Pisces just a few days ago. And it was in a hard position. Why? Because it was right on top of Neptune. Now, Neptune can be divine, it can be spiritual, it can be unconditional love, but it can also be a lot of confusion. So, full moon in Pisces, culminations, what has come to light for you, we're still in those energies for the next 10 days at least. The good thing is that Venus and Mercury have moved into Libra. Venus rules Libra. So those communications in relation to partnerships, any sort of relationships, that's what Libra is all about. It's, Libra is very comfortable there. Mercury's conversations, very democratic conversations, trying to find harmony. Wounds of the past, wounds of thyself, the value of oneself are going to be talked about because Mercury and Venus are right across in an opposition to Chiron in Aries. Okay, so they're the most important things I'd like to mention. I could be going on for ages with the astrology, but let's do your reading, dear Cancer. I know a lot of you are interested in the tarot, so let's take your cards. It's a Celtic cross, mid-month as always. So in the now position, you have the Queen of Wands, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Your challenge is Judgment, which is Pluto. The challenge is resurrection, something that you may have thought has died and finished, but the challenge is to resurrect it, to bring it to life again. Let's see what is in your foundation. 5 of Cups, and that's in the distant past. In the recent past, you have the Star, and that is Aquarian energy. Crowning your reading is the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the near future is the Two of Swords. In the position of you is the 5 of Pentacles. What is surrounding you is the 3 of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, another 3 of Wands. And your outcome is the 5 of Swords. It's a 5, and 5s always speak of change. You've got 3 5s. 3 5s are Saturnian. It's Capricorn and the Devil. Let's see what's at the bottom. That's really good. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the general energy. Something physical, tangible, and real has got the potential to grow and go, all the way. This is something real. This is something material, something which you may be starting, and it has got the potential to give you more, to multiply. So pentacles are always about money as well. But as I say, with the pentacles, it's a very grounding energy, very real. It's not so real. It's not the Ace of Cups, which can be just emotional. This is something that you can actually touch, right? So this being the general energy, this could be a new home, a new relationship. This could be a commitment. Okay. This could also be a new home. Let's see, because we've got the angel on the Connolly Tarot here. The angel is bringing you something that has got the potential to go all the way home. Let's see what's beneath that, and that's the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. Some of you have been wishing for this new beginning, whatever this is for you. What else do we have? Two of Wands. Two of Wands is, looking towards the, looking across the sea, having the vision of something that you are wanting to begin. Twos are always about balance. The Two of Wands can be, of course, a decision. Many times we see with the traditional tarot, he's holding one wand and the other one is beside him, behind him. So again, it's something that could be very passionate for you, something that you desire. For me, I see the Two of Wands as something to do with the world. He is holding the world ball, ready to move through that new doorway. You've got the Three of Wands here as well, and I believe that it's got a lot to do with Sagittarius and the world at large. Sagittarius is also, it's got to do with foreign places and people and different cultures. Sagittarius is in its home of, Jupiter is in its home of Sag, and it is moving direct. It is, though, squaring over to Neptune in Pisces. So this is the third time that they meet in a square exact. So these are two very big planets, and therefore, especially Jupiter, which expands on everything, having a square between these two can mean a big illusion. Maybe there was too much optimism, something that you really, really were optimistic about. And with that full moon in Pisces as well, could be that an illusion has, you've realized that it was an illusion, you were over optimistic, you were deceived by some sort of a situation. So that you may have been through some sort of a disappointment. That's what the Five of Cups is. It is some sort of a disappointment, but I feel that once we're out of the energies of this square, it's like turning a corner, and through difficulty we turn that corner, but the divine has got something else for us. So Jupiter's still moving direct, on the second half of Sagittarius, usually brings in the gifts. So this is not, it's not like losing the war. It's you've lost a battle. You haven't lost the war. So keep going, dear Cancer. Let's take some different cards now. I'd like to take 3 Lenormand. This is the Gilded Reverie. Lenormand, it's the expanded version. And all the decks are mentioned in the description box below. I've also got my new website in the description box. So for those of you that are wanting to order a reading, I have mentioned it in all my last videos. People are still confused looking for my old address. So look in the description box below, all the information is there. So dear Cancer, let's see with the Lenormand, what are we looking at? Mid-September 2019. Mid-September, which I did not mention at the beginning of the video, doesn't matter. We have the choice, the stairways. We've got 2 doors here and a choice. You've also got 2 queens here, dear Cancer. So usually I see these stairs, the stairway to heaven. Okay, something heavenly. You've got 2 choices. So I think that it's a win-win situation, I feel. Number 22 is a master number. Very important. Cannot be added. You've got the sun as well, which is Leo. 31, which equals a 4. 4s always speak of home and family. And you also have the letter, which can be legal documents. This could be news that's coming through. Mail, communication. 27 equals a 9. We are in the 9th month, still in September, still in Virgo season. This could be contracts, of course, as well. This could also be a marriage, signing of a contract, a deal. You know, Leo is all about true love, children, creativity. Leo is all about happiness. It's all about, you know, the clarity, the healing. For those of you that have been through some sort of a challenge, the sun is the best, one of the best cards. Let's see at the bottom. Wow. Cancer, there is some sort of a contract and a commitment that you are signing. Signed, sealed, and delivered. This is the divine. It's 25, which equals a 7. So there is a commitment, yes. There is some sort of a contract. This could even be business. Doesn't necessarily have to be love for all of you. But with the 5 of Swords here in the outcome, it does say that it's not going to be easy. It's been tough. But you've won over your competitors. That's what I see here. And I feel that a lot of you have put in a lot of work. You've put in the effort, obviously, with, as I said, 3 5s of 15. Okay, so let's take the Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moon for more clarity. So we've got a fire sign here. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Would be Leo more than likely. It could be Sag. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, because we've got a couple of 2s, some of you may have been at odds, maybe trying to make a decision on 2 people. Some of you may have, because we have the 3 of Cups here, okay, that this is in the distant past. There was some sort of a celebration, say these 3 cups, but that now is spilt. That is, you know, leave it alone. It's spilt milk. Move on. We've still got those 2 of Cups. So 2 5s back to back here. So an emotional loss and a financial loss I can see here with the 5 of Pentacles. And in the Connolly Tarot, I see that angel taking off the blindfold. It's time for you to open your eyes to something, to see the truth. Maybe that full moon in Pisces has given you or will be giving you information that would help you move forward. Let's see, Cancer. And we've got shadow work. And this card has shown up for many signs. And I do shuffle a fair bit. Now the shadow work, that this is very karmic with Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node in Capricorn. Very karmic times, people. Very, very karmic. Shadow work. So someone's been doing their shadow work, been in their darkest side. Doing the work is what Saturn is all about. Saturn has been retrograde 4 or 5 months, I think since April. And that was a good time with Pluto and the South Node and Saturn there. South Node is very karmic as well. All these 3, like the 2 malefic planets, Pluto and Saturn, and the South Node, all speak of karma. With the South Node there, this is like doing the work, doing the shadow work, getting rid of it, moving past it. And the North Node being in Cancer, it's a very important time for you, dear Cancer. Your trajectory, your path, your destiny is in Cancer. What is Cancer? It's the home, it's the family, it's the mother, it's your foundation, it's your security. So that's why we've been in energies where we feel one moment everything is fine and dandy and fantastic, and the next moment we have the harshest and most difficult situations that we are facing. I don't know if a lot of you have noticed that. I'd love to hear your comments on it. Let's take another card. And we've got victim, yeah. Victimization. This is very much Chiron in Aries across the house of Libra. And Libra is, of course, it's cardinal, which means, taking action. So is Aries. Cardinal, so doing something about it. For those of you that have felt the victim mentality, this is the right time to heal those wounds through communication, okay, and through listening, not only speaking your truth, but listening to others. And the sun brings clarity and healing. Let's see what else you have. And we have barrier here. These cards seem to come up all together. So the last readings that I've done is Gemini. Before that was Taurus. These cards have repeated in those signs. So maybe you want to check those readings out. You may receive more information from there if you are dealing with those signs. Let's say the 3 signs that come before yours. So it would be Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Let's take more cards. So barrier is that door that is shut. A barrier can also be putting up a barrier, protecting oneself. Okay, so let's see what else. And we've got the 5th dimension. 5th dimension is on another plane, on another realm. It seems as though, Cancer, you are also doing the work on the 5th dimension as well. Now, you could be dealing with shadow work and difficulties here, but the 5th dimension is glorious. It is beautiful. It's such a different energy here. Some of us, I believe, when we sleep, we astral travel. So it looks as though you are facing difficulties on this 3D plane, but then it's as though you meet up with the light on the 5th dimension, which is a very healing energy. Let's take more cards. Oh, wow. This is just incredible. You'll have to watch those readings. I've done at least 3 readings. This is Capricorn. This is Saturn. The devil keeps showing up. He just shows up all the time. This is Saturn. And the readings are very much on point. And I shuffle and I reshuffle and the same cards come out, which tells me these are the energies. They're right on point. Right on point. And I wanted to say that with the full moon, I know you can't see the cards. I am trying my best. It is a little bit difficult. Let's see if I take this down a little bit there. That might be a little bit better. The full moon in Pisces is where, the conscious and the subconscious meet together. This is like seeing straight through the veil. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. We have practically the exact same cards. Now it's either Taurus or Gemini, I would say. Please check out those readings. Gemini had the Tower 3 times. And they had the Return as well. So this is karmic, no doubt. Thank God for the Tower, I'm going to say. This is exactly what is necessary. for change. And this is Uranus in Taurus for me. Many say that this is Pluto as well, the Tower. So suddenly, out of the blue, some of you may be dealing with a person that you meet on the fifth dimension. Suddenly, there is a return. They could be returning back into your life. I feel that this is some sort of a soulmate, a twin flame could be. But I feel that the shadow work, even if this is you, even if this is them, it's work that is necessary to be done. Saturn is very hard. Saturn is all about restrictions. Saturn is about being boxed in. It's the law, it's finger pointing. Have you done the right thing, says Saturn. And if you've done the work, which here there's a lot of shadow work being done, right? If you've done that, then suddenly the Tower comes in and there is a return of a sense of what is it? It could be romantic, it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership of any sort, where there is a connection from another realm. So let me take some more cards. Obviously, I'm going to take more cards. I don't think, because I think this is very karmic and it's got a lot to do with the past life. For some of you, this could be your childhood, but I think that mainly it's from another lifetime. The card of destruction is Pluto, and it is also Uranus. Uranus can be freaky weather, and look at this, it's like a hurricane, isn't it? Like a tornado. So this means of very quick changes coming through, very quick return of something that the shadow work is being worked on right now. Let's take more cards. And we've got Reinvention. Yeah, that's the Tower coming down, and again Reinvention. Reinvention has come in for another sign. After difficult energies, I don't remember, it could have been Aries. Reinvention is like redoing things all over again. This is very similar to, let's say, any words with the prefix re means doing again and again. This is like a retrograde motion of a planet, of an energy, where we are given the chance to redo something. Now Saturn moving direct, which it just did, excuse me, 13 minutes ago by my clock, is saying that there is reinvention. The work has been done, and you will realize this in due time. Why? Because Saturn is the Lord of karma and time. So when the time is right, you will see the outcome. Okay? But this is a reinvention, and that's what I love. And that's why I always say that the Tower for me is a wonderful energy. Let's look at the bottom, and we've got vibrations. So vibrations is sensitivity, and that's the full moon in Pisces. It's sensitivity and feeling those vibrations, having a very strong intuition. And this could also be like through meditation, connecting to other realms, maybe even to a soulmate, which is on the fifth dimension. So meditation is necessary because there is a barrier here. I think that doing the shadow work, if you've been feeling the victim because you've had a tough time of it, then know that you're doing the shadow work, which is very necessary. The rewards will come from Saturn. Don't think that Saturn will not give you what you've worked for. Saturn is 100%. Okay, and Saturn brings physical and tangible and long-term goods. Let's see what's beneath this. And we've got deception, always the same cards. The same cards. Same cards, same energies, and it's all about divine timing. Will I give up? I absolutely give up, because I shuffle off camera, because I want to make sure each sign has got their own energies that I'm working with. I meditate as I shuffle, and then I shuffle a fair bit on camera. So it's the energies, and whoever thinks that tarot does not work, they're deceiving themselves. So they are in denial. Okay, let's take some romance angels and let's see what's happening for Cancer mid-September 2019 in their love life. We do have, with the Twin Flame Oracle, we do have some indications here, but it's not, they're not always like, they're not just, I don't take them as just being in relation to romance, because with the shadow work, the victim, these could be energies that you're working with in any sort of a relationship, not only in romance. So let's see, even though it's the Twin Flame Oracle, I like to read between the lines and I go with what I channel. So let's see, dear Cancer, what's happening in your love life. Love life, and let's see what the cards say. Cancer, please, Spirit. Archangel Michael, and the cards are very sticky today. Well, we've dropped a couple of cards. They're probably for you, dear Cancer. Wow, we've got deception, and pay attention to the red flags. Wow. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to those red flags. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So what I notice with the deception card is that both people are wearing masks. So it's not just one-sided. What I feel with this energy, with these cards, is that those conversations need to be had, because someone is dealing with past life wounds, with karma, and they're not being open about it. So it's the perfect timing now to deal with past life, karmic situations, any victim mentality, shadow work. It's the perfect time. So let's take another card. Now this is a general reading. So please, Archangel Michael, Cancer. Cancer mid-September till end of September. Thank you. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, which is not a very, it's not a very strong romance card, right? Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. So the masks should be coming off. There is romance here. Paying attention to the red flags. What that rings in my ears is that someone is holding back on the truth. So the truth has got to be talked about. It's the perfect timing, as I say, with Venus in Libra. Chemistry. There's also chemistry. There is chemistry in this connection. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which rings the fiery energy, and beneath that is engagement. Engagement. For some of you, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I want to say that the basis and the, let's say, the yeast, the raw materials, the foundation of a relationship is the truth. That's where we build on. That's what we build on. And that is very important. So everyone, of course, different messages for different people. Okay, so let's look at the now position, which is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, as I said, it's a fire sign. Could be Sagittarius, could be Leo. The Queen of Wands is someone who's very magnetic, very attractive, very spontaneous, and she goes with what she desires. She does not hold back. She shows that she's a fiery person. She takes action. She does not sit back and wait. So the challenge is judgment, which is Pluto. So Pluto is the ruling sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about very intimate relationships. The house of Scorpio is the house of commitment, having moved in together and sharing your finances, sharing on an intimate level. So with the Queen of Wands, I feel that she is, for some of you, she could even have strong Scorpio. And I don't know why Cancer, but I feel that for some of you, you are showing up as the Queen of Wands. I think that that's what you are showing up as now. You're going for your desires. You're actually, because Cancer is usually very sensitive, very insecure, therefore they need to be loved. So this is like acting a little bit out of character. And the fact that the challenge is the second chance, because the Judgment card is, it's a calling, it's an epiphany. It's like the angel is calling for the resurrection. So the divine is giving you another chance to go for what you desire. That's what I feel is the case here for a lot of you. Now in your foundation, again, looking at what did not go well and not looking towards those two cups. Okay, so probably, and it could even be the same person that we're talking about. Maybe if this is someone from the past, maybe there's been a challenge, you know, thinking that there isn't going to be a celebration, but there is. This is something that you're not noticing, something that you can't see because you're too focused on the past. In the recent past, we have got the Star, which the Star is a card of healing, a card of hope. It's also Aquarius, and this is the future. But Aquarius is also, can be very detached where love is concerned. Venus in Aquarius is very detached. So Aquarian people, because they're air, they show, usually I see Aquarius as the King of Swords, someone who looks at the details, is very logic, but does not show emotion. So I feel that in the recent past, some of you have taken on this energy. Maybe you were trying to heal. Okay, maybe a wish was not fulfilled. I do feel that this card was probably in the reverse if I was doing reversals. So, but this card also says that there is hope with this card. Some of you may have lost hope in the recent past. Now, in your crowning position is the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that this is the apple of your eye. She's actually holding that pentacle. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I think that this is the connection that you have been waiting for. The Queen of Pentacles is also in the position of career, your trajectory, your midheaven, let's say, so your path in this lifetime, what you want to accomplish. This could also mean that a lot of you are working very hard, you're very dependable. Now the Queen of Pentacles can be the mother of earth, so she's the minor arcana of the Empress, and she is the fire that keeps going, that hearth that keeps burning. So some of you have got a burning in your hearts for this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles is someone who has been very patient and is not someone that you can't depend on, or someone that would give up on you. So whatever challenges you've gone through, I think that having her in your crowning area, that she's on your mind, obviously, but also if we're looking at your career, this is very positive in a career reading. Having the Queen of Pentacles says that you are collecting the wheat. You are realizing that you have got everything that you desire financially. If we look at it in a spiritual way, there is a lot of potential here for stability. There is a lot of potential for a divine connection, and even stabilizing and settling or putting in those foundations where your status is concerned. Some of you are being seen as this Queen of Pentacles, therefore you are probably very successful in career. But in the near future, you've got a decision. Usually the Two of Swords is someone who's trying to make a blind decision. They're going with their intuition, and they're very mindful of their heart, right? Very careful with their heart. The decision is, as I say, something that they can't see because they're blindfolded. So therefore they have to go with what their intellect tells them as well as their intuition. And here is the blindfold. So I do feel that this is a decision that you're making, dear Cancer. Five of Pentacles again, a sense of lack. Both people usually in the traditional tarot are left out in the cold, but with the Five of Pentacles, usually with a church in the background, it's saying that there is help, there is help. And fives always speak of change. And I feel that both of you are feeling the same. Both people were a comfort to each other, and all of a sudden they find themselves outside in the cold, in the ice. So some of you may have been at a distance, if not physically, then emotionally, with this Queen of Pentacles, I would say, because you've been wearing masks and not speaking the truth, but those romantic feelings are still there. So pay attention to the red flags. Can be signs that are cautioning you or showing you a direction that you need to go. And that direction can mean, you know, red flags could say, look, we've sent you, the divine says, look, I've sent you so many synchronicities, so many signs that you need to go this way. So why aren't you paying attention? Right? That's in the near future. What have I done? Yeah. God. All right. So in the environment, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is obviously what's around you. You may be dealing with this earth sign that is very, very getting quite successful at what they do. This could be someone that has been studying something, you know, he's holding a diploma, something that he's very proud of in his hand, and he's being noticed by his peers for his talents, for his capabilities. So this is a successful point in the career. Now, threes always speak of expansion and growth. Those pentacles are growing. From the Ace of Pentacles, we went to the Three. So we've got another Three of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm going to say that you may be, even though you may not be showing up in this reading because we don't have the King of Cups, let's say, 2 threes say that you may be dealing with two different people, and this is for some of you, not all of you, and you may be dealing with a fire sign as well as an earth sign. Okay, so the challenge here with the card of resurrection and the judgment could be that you are challenged. Look at the halo around his head. This could be a family situation. Some of you may be in a committed partnership or relationship or living arrangement with this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could be someone that's all about herself, self-centered, could be quite aggressive, and your challenge is to wake up, receive that download. Okay, so your challenge is, if there's been too much judgment and something is dead and buried and gone, it's time for you to resurrect yourself and your life. In the hopes and fears is the Three of Wands. And this is waiting for your ships to come in. You have been putting in a lot of work, I see. You're at a point of success. Three of Wands again. It's those ships, right? It's Sagittarian energy, looking across, seeing the world through different eyes, having a vision of may be something that you want to accomplish, something you want to expand on, something you want to see the truth of, because Sagittarius and Jupiter is spirit, it's all about the truth as well, but it's all about going on that adventure. Some of you may be looking to go on an adventure, ready to take an adventure in your life, whether this is physical or metaphorical. Here we've usually got 3 people in the card, but in this card, in the Connolly Tarot, I don't know why, but recently I tend to see these 2 people that are not against each other, but they're on the same team. They're on the team Cancer. So this is help. Okay, that's what I feel with this card. Even though it's a card of conflictual energy, I don't see that there is animosity here. I think here that this is a team effort. So what this card is saying to me is that both of you working in separately, and I can see that here, it doesn't work. You're at a 5. Here, with the 5 of Swords and there's 2 people, this is a team effort. So the team effort will bring you the outcome, the win, let's say, because it is a card of winning. Winning, getting to the point of using these swords, using your intellect, using your logical mind, and winning over your competitors, whatever that competition is for you. It could be a situation, it could be other people that you're up against. Okay, so let's take more cards now. And I'm using another deck just so we have different cards all together. Sometimes we do get double meanings. So please, Spirit, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Judgment card. So, and in another sense, the Queen of Wands with the Judgment card as a challenge is saying go for it. Don't wait around. Don't wait around and wait for the divine. Move your hands, because you are challenged at this time to take action. Let's take the card, and we've got the 9 of Wands. So for some of you, you may have put up a barrier between you and this Queen of Wands. Could be. Now, some of you, if this is the same person, okay, if this is the person that you're interested in, we've got earth and fire together. The 9 of Wands is sitting right on top of the Queen of Wands. She's holding the 10th wand, which is saying that the burden is getting to the end. Someone is getting to their goal. For others of you, if this is the Queen of Wands that you were dealing with and there was too much judgment, aggression, pain, then there could be a wall that's between, and we've got the barrier card here, the wall that has been put up, the barrier between you and her or him, depending on your own personal situation. Let's look at that 5 of Cups in the foundation, and we've got Virgo, the Hermit. So some of you have taken time out. You're looking for your path forward. Where do I go? What do I do? And this is the time of Virgo. So you are receiving the download from the divine. You are connecting. And this, the Hermit could be a spiritual guru, could be someone that you are connecting with, and you are being helped to see the light. You could be talking to someone that is a spiritual leader in whatever situation you're in. It's, the Hermit is all about wisdom. So this could be just you doing your homework and doing your research, maybe even looking on the internet. We do have Aquarius here, which is social media and the internet, the future, right? So the Hermit is a number 9. Again, the month of September, we are in September. And in Hermit mode you are. but you've seen the light. It's funny that I see, look at this. What I notice, there is a star in his lantern, and there is the star as well. So I feel that this is a wish fulfillment. For those of you that have found out information after doing your detective work or looking at the finer details, which is what Virgo talks about. And for some of you, this could even be a solicitor. This could be a doctor. For those of you, because this is Virgo season, Virgo is all about health and the physical body. If you've had any issues with your health, then you are being looked at by a professor. And we've got the Magician here, which is on top of the Star card, 2 major arcanas. This is communication. This is having all the tools to make that magic. So the transits and the cosmic energies are helping you to have a new beginning. The Magician is a number 1. It's an ace up your sleeve. And this could mean communication, of course. So the Magician, as I said, it's Mercury, and Mercury rules Virgo as well as Gemini. Now, we do have some swords here, so some of you may be dealing with someone who's also got strong Gemini in their chart. And we've got, on top of the Queen of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is Virgo, and the Justice card, which is Libra. Libra is all about relationship. It's finding the balance. Some of you may be going through divorce. Others of you are just maybe are tired of being, because I feel that the 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence. Maybe you are tired of being in the 9 of Pentacles. You've been on your own for too long. Financially, let's say, you've done really well with the 9 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is holding the 10th Pentacle. So some of you are actually taking the next step and committing. And this is a big change for you, because Justice is here, and Justice is all about partnership, relationship, but it's also a number 11. So it's walking through that new doorway. Okay, now again, Justice can be legalities. For those of you that are thinking of going through a legal means to get to, because we could be looking at career here. If you need to go through legal means for anything to do with finances, could even be a family situation. Again, the 10 of Pentacles could mean money through the family business. It could mean anything with wills, banks, loans, deeds, inheritance. Yes, inheritance, the family money. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, it does say that you've got the financial means to get through whatever legalities you are looking at. I feel that there was some sort of an imbalance here. As you could see, the scale is tipping here. It's not balanced, and especially with Venus in Libra, it's a time to have that communication. And as I said, to put things straight. Let's look at the decision in the near future. 2 of Swords. And we've got the Page of Rods, ready to take that leap of faith, ready to take that leap into the unknown, ready to go on that adventure, going with your passions. And this could be a message coming through from someone who is very passionate. This could be you sending a message out that you're willing to take the risk on the decision that you're making. You could be sending the message out that you've made a decision and that you're going for what you feel you need to do. That's the right thing for you. And, you know, the Page of Rods could also be a student, a young person, someone who is maybe needing to travel for higher education for some of you. Because we do have the Queen of Pentacles, who is the mother. Some of you could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, and she has got an older child who is ready to travel, ready to leave home, ready to take that adventure. But I feel that this is mainly a message that's coming through. And you know, pages come in and we turn a page. So there are changes coming through. Let's take another card. And we've got the King of Cups. And here you are. It looks like you are the one that is sending that message. You are the one that's willing to take that risk and go on the adventure. Okay, let's take that Five of Pentacles. 5 and 6 of Pentacles. Again, Libra. Again, the scales are at an imbalance. But here there is giving and receiving equally. I think that that's what the angel is showing here, is bringing to light that those 5 of Pentacles, that feeling of, that sense of lack, once the blindfold comes off, you will see the truth that there is reciprocity here. There is reciprocity here, and there is, how do we call it, generosity, where love is concerned, where money is concerned. So when we are generous with our money, we are generous with our heart, I feel, with the King of Cups. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Hanging Man. So Piscean energy here. This could be the all about timing with Pisces and the Hangman. Remember, as I said, the victim mentality. Some of you may have sacrificed a lot, or it could be the person, the Queen of Pentacles, may have sacrificed a lot. And if we're talking about a Virgo, her 7th house is Pisces. So this is someone who is willing to give everything. Pisces is unconditional love, willing to give everything in partnership and in relationships. Let's take another card, and we've got the Page of Swords. So this is communication again. Communication, news coming through. Page of Swords can also be that spy that looks on the internet. Could be, again, education. Again, we've got a student here. This Queen of Pentacles could have two children, an air sign and a fire sign. So, or could it be that this Queen of Pentacles is the student and therefore has sacrificed a lot and is receiving the accolades, the diploma. Let's look at that Three of Wands. And we've got 8 of Cups. Moving on from a situation. Maybe with this Piscean new moon, full moon, maybe there will be movement. Someone is on their way. Instead of sitting around and waiting for those ships to come in, they're actually taking action. They're actually taking the action and trying to make it happen. So 8 of Cups always speaks of a spiritual sort of energy where someone is going on that spiritual retreat, taking time out, connecting with their higher self, looking for a partnership that is on a different scale of connection. Let's take that 5 of Swords. And we've got the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups, and it is, this cup is in a, it looks as though he's able to see this Ace of Cups that is on offer. Now, 4s always speak of home and family. I feel that someone is having hardship where committing on a fundamental level, really committing to a situation. And this is because they're still conflicted. There could be unfinished business. Let's take, and the unfinished business could be a legal issue. Let's take another card. And we've got the Queen of Swords here now. Wow. So, yeah, it could be legalities. What I notice is that sword. That's what I notice. Similarities here. Now, the Queen of Swords, if we are talking about an earth sign, which is Virgo mainly, Virgo can be seen as the Queen of Swords, but others of you may be in a legal situation with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We've got all the air signs here. So, what I'd like to see is that Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. What is this all about? What is this wish that you are fulfilling? What is this wish? And we've got the Ace of Wands as well. So we've got, could be a business, could be a home, could be something creative, a new project that you are beginning. But what I see is something, there is fire and earth here. Fire and earth. So we did have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here. So I don't know what that means for you in particular, but I do know that the Ace of Wands can be, it's a card of creativity, it's a card of passion. It's like taking off, starting something with a lot of oomph. And it is the hand of spirit, the hand of God, which is giving you this ace. Let's take another card, and here it is. So there is passion and there is reality. This is a reality. This offer is coming through. It's an emotional offer. May start off with the page, but we do have the King of Cups here. So this is, again, an offer that's coming in unexpectedly. It's flying in. And why I say flying, because of the fish and because the wand, the Ace of Wand I see usually as, it's like a rocket ship that's ready to take off. Let's take some Sybillas now, dear Cancer. Let's take a few Sybillas, not many, because time is running out quickly. Let's look at the, what is this legal situation, dear Cancer, in your crowning area with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Justice card. We've got Allegrezza al Cuore, so merriment and happiness, but it is the Five of Cups here. We do have two males and a female, could be the other way around. Anyway, I think that it's all about the loss that you have down here with the Five of Cups is changing here. Luck is on your side. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And it is the Five of Wands, which is some of you are trying to build, have been trying to build something. Maybe even in relation to 5 people, because the Five of Wands is 5 people. Maybe there are 5 people involved in a situation, or maybe this is a group effort if we're talking about business. Your luck is changing. Five of Wands is physically trying to build on something as well. And here we've got melancholy, the Five of Pentacles again. So a little bit of depression is here. Five of Pentacles says that this could even be a loss of some funds, some money, I feel. Now, as I say, Jupiter can be legalities as well. Okay, so for those of you that are wanting to go on that adventure, I feel that you are trying to go on that adventure, but you still feel a sense of loss. And I don't know why. We've got the jealousy here. Still thinking of the past, having regrets of the past. And this is the Eight of Swords. So a sense of fear. A sense of fear. Let's take another card. Some of you may have been going through divorce proceedings with someone that was very jealous. Someone was quite difficult to handle. Or it could mean that some of you are regretting not having taken action sooner, not having tried to find the balance in your life through maybe even legal means. Doesn't matter, whichever way justice speaks to you. Let's take another card. We've got Disgrazia, the Seven of Swords. So suddenly there is a revelation. Things that have been hidden will be shown. And what is the revelation? That the Ace of Pentacles and that security is here for you. This is also the Six of Cups. And the sudden revelation can be that you've been with the wrong person all along, and that you feel safe and secure, and you feel very abundant because this is the Ace of Pentacles. You feel very abundant Now you feel abundant and you feel secure. This is an advantageous matrimony. Six of Cups does speak of children, but it also speaks of the soulmate energy. So that's why some of you may have that epiphany, that revelation, that time, you lost time, that time was spent in the wrong embrace, in the wrong house, with the wrong person. What I'd like to see now is what's the most important. I'd like to see what is in your environment. So 3 of Pentacles, Hanging Man, Page of Swords. We have the La Matrice, which is again a 12 like the Hangman. This is the passionate female. This is Donna Maritata, which is like the Empress. She's another 12. So I do feel as though, and she's the mother, she's the perfect female, the perfect loving, nurturing mother. I do feel that we've got 2 different females here. One is, or this could be the same female in 2 different ways of seeing her. She can be like that fiery, that passionate Queen of Wands, but she can also be that Queen of Pentacles, who is a mother, who is someone who keeps the flame going, someone who keeps the house warm, the food on the table, if you get what I mean. Very motherly. And Donna Maritata welcomes the Lamante, which is number 11. This is her knight in shining armor. So for some of you, there could be a little bit of an age difference, or just the difference in status, where if you are dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, she could already be a mother, or she's someone who is mother material. And we've got the knight in shining armor serenading her. So it's going to take, though, a little bit of time. Why? Because we've got 2 12s here. 2 12s are 24 plus an 11, that's 35. 35 equals an 8. Of course, that's Scorpio, the house of commitment, but it's also, number 8 is strength, and that takes courage as well as patience. Let's take one more Sybilla. And we've got the Ace of Cups, which is pleasant conversations around a table, getting together with others. And the conversations are very pleasant, and they bring on a new Ace of Cups, a new beginning. Let's take a message from Spirit while we're at it. Dear Cancer. So please, Spirit, for Cancer, what's the message? Mid-September 2019, what does Cancer need to know? Okay, for Cancer, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So, and we have strength. I just mentioned that card. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So what it's saying to me is that you've got the strength within you, says Spirit, and you can do this. Whatever challenges you are going through, you can get to your desired outcome, right? And we've got the male here, number 28. He's very Martian. He's got Mars on his chest. Mars rules Aries as well as Scorpio. So if you are a male, then this is your energy. If you are a female, then this is the person that you are connecting with. Someone who's quite passionate, very sexual as well. That's very sexual energy. Mars is all about passion, right? What I'd like to do now is take a couple of the twin flame messages. And what I'd like to look at is the King of Cups, which is your energy. I'm going to take one on the King of Cups, One on the Queen of Wands, just in case she's someone else. She's not the Queen of Pentacles. And for each person, of course, these messages are going to be different. So one on each of the characters. We've also got the Queen of Swords here, which I will look at as well. And I will leave you to figure out what it's all about. This is your reading. You understand what the messages are for you. So let's take the Queen of Wands. And she says, is it possible to forgive and forget? So obviously she's done something. She's asking for a second chance. And you may be judging her harshly at this time. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices, says the Queen of Pentacles. And as I said, for some of you, the Queen of Swords could be the Queen of Pentacles in a different light. But this could also be someone that you are dealing with legally for others of you. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Okay. And we've got the King of Cups, which is your energy. What do you have to add? Your words linger in my mind. Let's take one more for the King of Cups. A bit more clarity on the King of Cups. And we have, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So being tongue-tied. There's a sense of sensitivity, of course, with the King of Cups. I'd like to take an angel answer now, dear Cancer. An angel answer. Hopefully I can answer your question. So please, Spirit, Cancer needs their question answered, please. Please answer it as well as you can and for as many people as possible. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer, mid-September. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay. Cancer. And we have, if you believe, and that's interesting. Who was it? Gemini got the same card. Gemini got the same card, if you believe. Let's take the book. What you need right now is faith. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. Now, I want to say for some of you that because you are Cancer, some of you could be on the cusp with Gemini. Okay, so this could be your energy as well. So for everyone, it's going to be a different story. Thank you, dear Cancer. Thank you so much, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for spending your very precious time with me. Much appreciated. And I'm expecting to be doing different readings as well now. Thank you so much again for your support, and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you.